You already know what it is. Biggest dog, Chico to the sea, and the place to be, coming to you live and direct. Of course, Coach Prime just addressed the unnamed sources that's out there saying that Colorado is expected to start Ryan Staub. We're going to address that in a minute. We're going to show you exactly what Coach Prime said via the morning run. Y'all know what it is. The biggest dog, Chico to the sea, and the place to be, coming to you live. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and comment, all the other good stuff. Until then, we'll be back after this.
Me and contenders ain't got no relation. So what you in if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention, plus the real power. Pressure you should feel, ours bills tower. Over us, I overcome, I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions, don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joe's will come, promote the clerk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO, I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two, you holding one, I'm holding.
Well, if you just tuned in to the morning run, then you would have seen what we saw and heard what we heard also at the same time with Coach Prime at the podium. And he addressed the unnamed sources out there saying Colorado is expected. Matter of fact, let me pull it up for you guys because it's on Twitter from Pete Thamel. So college journalist, but let me just show this to you guys so y'all can see it too. Y'all can read it at the same time. You can understand what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So he said Colorado's expected to start Ryan Staub at quarterback for the game at Houston on Friday night. He entered the Delaware game on Saturday as the third-string quarterback and shined, completed 7 of 10 passes for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns, right? Goes on to say Staub was spotted working with the first team in practice on Monday, and the staff has made clear that Staub will start this week. Staub started one game for Colorado in 2023 in place of injured Shedeur Sanders. Staub's emerges from third stringer to starter over Liberty transfer Caden Salter has and highly regarded freshman Julian Lewis comes as surprise. When asked about the future at quarterback in the postgame, Deion Sanders said, "I'm not lost for direction." But yet people still trying to act like they know the direction. And this man has not said one time what the direction is exactly. And still you have unnamed sources out there, like Uncle Neely said, they won't stand on it, saying this and not quoting anybody on that. So what I want to do is I want to talk to I like to go to what they say back in the day, go to the horse's mouth, right? How many people tune into the morning run? Y'all make sure y'all put it in the chat. Let me know. We're going to bring Coach Prime onto the stage.
How you doing?
How you doing? Good. This is sweet iced tea, by the way.
Sweet iced tea, baby.
We do this in our on our training table. Chef Carl, love you, man.
Nice. I'm an Arnold Palmer person. Nick Edwards, Yahoo Sports. There was a report by Pete Thamel that Ryan Staub is the expected starter against Houston. Are you able to confirm that?
I'm not confirming nothing to y'all. Y'all know that. We ain't like that.
I'm not confirming nothing to y'all. Y'all know that. And then why would somebody confirm to you guys before a ball game on Tuesday? So that gives them time to prepare come on, I'm not gonna tell them what I'm doing. Just hold off. Why y'all trying to put it out there anyway? Everybody wanna be first. Oh. Relax. Hold your horses, little fella.
We're good. We have capable guys. Staub has been doing a phenomenal job doing and getting the majority of the reps, but I haven't made that assessment and decision yet.
So in the chat, we'll do this for you guys. And as Coach Prime just said, I'll rewind. He just said I haven't made that assessment and decision yet. Who do y'all think should be the starter? You know? Matter of fact, who do you think should be the starter since you know everything? I'm talking to you right there. No, not y'all. Y'all good. You good. You good. You good. I'm talking about you. You. Yep. Yep. You see, you know who I'm talking about. You. Put it in the chat then since you know everything and let everybody know who should be the damn starter then, since we're not going to take Coach Prime for what he's saying. Huh? You're not going to take, I'm taking for what the man said, dog. The man said that he ain't let nobody know yet. He ain't tell y'all folks. So what y'all talking about?
And getting the majority of the reps, but I haven't made that assessment and decision yet.
Hi, Coach.
You know, in today's media.
Coach could let it go.
Nick Edwards, Yahoo Sports. there was a report by Pete Thamel that Ryan Staub is the expected starter against Houston. Are you able to confirm
So,
that?
I'm not confirming nothing, y'all. Y'all know that. We ain't like that. We good. We have capable guys. Staub has been doing a phenomenal job doing and getting the majority of the reps, but I haven't made that assessment and decision yet.
simple.
Hi, Coach.
You know,
What's so
in
hard?
today's media, we don't care about being correct anymore. We just want to
Mm.
be first.
Mm,
And there's no subjection to you when you're wrong.
mm.
Nobody says nothing. You just
He ain't lying.
go with it. I'm not saying that's the case, but that's where we are in media. Nobody gives a darn about being correct and being right. Everybody just want to be first. That don't make no sense to me. I would love the integrity that we once had with media. I would love that.
That's right.
Let's go. I'm sorry.
Hi, Coach.
Let's get another
John
one
Trees,
in.
9 News. Coach, are you concerned about what not having a solidified quarterback would do to the
A
team?
A
solidified
solidified
quarterback? Who has
quarterback.
one
Get
of
him,
those?
coach. He said a solidified quarterback, coach. What is that, dog?
I got time today. Who has one of those? What does that look like? What does a solidified quarterback looks like? What
Hey, matter of fact, when coach be asking these questions, whether rhetorical or not, who's going to stand up in the back at one point and be like, coach, a solidified quarterback is this. This is what we mean. They just be quiet, boy. But man, say something. Say what you mean. If you didn't mean that, then you better chill out because words matter. Like like Neela say, words matter. You can't say solidified quarterback and think it's just gonna go over Coach Prime and he's gonna say, well, no, dog.
I got time today.
I know he was trying to word it in a different way. Much love to you. I ain't trying to hate on that, but I know he's trying to word it in a different way to get another quarterback type answer from Coach Prime. But he hit him upside your head right there.
Who has one of those? What does that look like? What does a solidified quarterback looks like? What does that look like? I want to know. We play.
You mean Shador Clint Moses? I mean, y'all seen one of those. That's Shador. But I don't think he ain't taking it like that, dog. No.
Quarterbacks every week. What does a solidified quarterback looks like? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Let's go. I'm sorry.
So somebody did say something. Let's see. See if
John
we can hear
Trees,
it.
9 News. Coach, are you concerned about what not having a solidified quarterback would do to the
A
team?
solidified.
Oh, see, he said, are you concerned with what not having a solidified quarterback? And that's where I think Coach Prime can see like taking offense. So what you mean by not having a solidified quarterback? What is a solidified quarterback then? Since you want to go there. That's where I'm going with it.
Quarterback. Who has one of those? I got time today. Who has one of those? What does that look like? What does a solidified quarterback looks like? What does that look like? I want to know. We play
Because every position you play bad, you can get taken out. You know what I'm saying?
quarterbacks every week. What does a solidified quarterback looks like? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
My dog stand no business, dog.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you for that setup. Excuse me, sir. I don't. That could mean something's up with your roster if it's clear. Then that clear guy goes down. What's up with the second one?
See, that's what he's saying right there. If it's clear, so you're saying a clear-cut quarterback, that could, when you're in a situation, and I think Prime, I'm gonna speak for myself. When you're in a situation where you have guys on your team at any position that's pretty much is not much separating them, right? And then you mess around and have a guy who might not be as highly rated or highly touted as the other guy. So you have people who are going to automatically say that this guy should be the starter. But then Coach Prime is trusting what he sees and knows about the game of football, right? And he's saying, I've been seeing this guy start been steady as they come, you know. he deserves to be right there too. And I know he's right there as far as production wise and talent wise. It might be a little bit different, but we're looking for that certain level of consistency and production, right? And not saying that one person doesn't have it, but it could be the smallest thing that separates these guys at the end of the day to where there's a starter. Now, me personally, and of course, I'm like most of everybody that's probably listening to this. We don't have the same, football acumen as Coach Prime, but I'm going to say if it was me, I would have gone with, and that's just me. I'm going to go with my previous guy starter as far as who it was. So I'm gonna go with Salter because he has quote unquote more experience as the starter. He's going back to his home state. Uh, I think he still has that chip on his shoulder, and you can still be in a situation where you can pull a stop off the bench to come in and do the same thing that he did before. But as Coach Prime said in his press conference, he doesn't like to do the musical chairs type stuff. He's gonna pick a guy and go with him. You know? So you got to respect that also. So it depends on what your philosophy is, what you think, how you think it will actually affect the team or not. You know? Sometimes it doesn't affect the team. You can have two quarterbacks go in, alternate. It doesn't matter what it's not going to affect what that guy's going to do. He's going to still do his job out there. Let's see what else he said.
I like where we are, man. I like what we have. I like what we're playing with. I like these dice I'm shaking.
Who you
I
bet?
do. I really do.
Ryan Staub said that Shador has helped him a lot get ready for this, and then Shador showed some love to him on Twitter after the game. Kind of how cool is that to have Shador there helping him out?
He's talked to him as well. He's called him. He's called him, and they conversated as well. First of all, you got to understand, Staub is a lovable dude, man. Like everybody who's played here previously have reached out to him and congratulated him or some way or another tweeted him or done something to let them know how proud they are, because he's always been the stand-up guy. No matter who's starting, he's always been there in support. He's not going to be one of those guys who, somebody else is starting, he's sitting on the bench mad, sulking. He's not built like that. He's going to be there in support and make sure you're prepared, make sure the scout team is prepared. He's going to give you everything he has whenever he gets the opportunity to practice, or even if I think he was giving.
Y'all hear that though? All of those characteristics. He didn't say one time he could throw the ball deep down the field. He got a rocket arm. He's super fast. He is none of those things. He's naming those attributes and things that you cannot, characteristics that you cannot pay for, that's not going to show up on the stat sheet, that's not going to show up in the bio section or the height, weight type category. All of those things right there, man, matters, especially at the quarterback position. I'll say this real quick one time, and RIP to my former quarterback, Caden Talir, my young QB, who lost his life last season, first game of the year, and is going into his junior year in high school. But I picked Caden as my quarterback without even seeing him throw a football. I saw the way he was carrying himself. I saw the way he shook people or he looked people in his eye when he talked to them. I saw the parents he came from, the family he came from, their football knowledge and background and love for the game and respect for others and the way they carried themselves. And not saying that about other parents, but I'm just talking about this characteristic of this one player that led me to him. And I said that this guy here is a quarterback. How you doing, son? Shook my hand, looked me in the eye. I said, you ever play quarterback? No, I play baseball, though. I'm a pitcher. Man, you're gonna be my quarterback. You got the leadership capabilities. I can see the charisma of these guys following you. You yes, sir, no, sir. I need you as my quarterback. And that's all those things right there is what Coach Prime is talking about. Nothing on the field, so to speak, but how he carries himself, in the midst of adversity also.
Signals last week, going from giving signals and getting in the game. Come on, man. That don't happen. That don't happen. This is a real life story that's happening right before your eyes. So hats off.
And see, right here, Paul, is why I said what I said. And that doesn't mean that anyone else doesn't have those qualities. I can sit here and say I like pizza. It doesn't mean I hate hamburgers. I like oranges. Doesn't mean I'm not going to eat apples. But I'm talking about these qualities of this. That's why I said that. That's why I said that when I said about his parents and the parents that he came from, that doesn't downgrade anyone else's parents and where they came from. I picked my quarterback, and that was one of the things that helped me pick him. I saw the parents he came from. I saw how he carried himself. I saw uh, uh, all of those other things off the field before I even saw anything on the field. And that's what helps me in the quarterback. That's what I'm saying, big dog. Come on now, dog. Y'all got to get better than that.
To him because he's the ultimate teammate. He's the ultimate,
Ultimate
teammate.
teammate.
He's the ultimate character guy. And those are the type of guys that we're looking for. But
Real quick, another one. I had a quarterback. Shout out to Brent Dearman, who ended up, I think, and this I mentioned him before, and I had to go look him up a couple years ago because I said, I bet you any type of money he's a coach somewhere. Matter of fact, I said head coach somewhere, and I looked him up, and I think he's the head coach at North Alabama, right? Brent Dearman. I'm gonna look him up and show him to you guys because this guy came on our squad on my arena team midway through the season, and before he even threw a pass or stepped onto the field, there he is. He showed that leadership capability, qualities. He came out there and said, hey guys, listen, this is what I'm here for. Here's where I came from, and this is what I'm expecting out of you guys. Here's what I'm here to do. That type of stuff right there went a long way. And that man led us. I think we won every game the rest of that season. And I said, he's going to be a damn head coach one day. And look at him. University of North Alabama head football coach. I got a couple of recruits that if they get recruited by North Alabama, I'm going to make sure they go there. Or I'm at least make sure they know that they have a great head coach and they can go there and depend on this kid right here or this guy right here, Coach Brent Dearman. And that came from the qualities of being a head coach. Not throwing passes or physical capabilities. It's those intangibles.
those guys don't come with the 3 and 4 and 5 stars that you guys get excited about. I'm looking more at, can they play here? Do they fit who we are? Not do they come with a 4 and 5 and a star or whatever have it. And Staub is one of those guys, man, and I'm proud of him. Love him to life. I really do.
Started and Pro Coach Prime. All right, here's our reactions after that. Uncle Neely, Dukes the Scoop, myself on the morning run. Let me know if y'all checking into the morning run. Put a WTMR in the chat. Name on there. First of all, let's go there then. What do y'all think about that? You know, with him addressing and answering that quarterback situation question the way he did.
I think it's exactly right. I think it's spot on. Like you certainly, you think about how many people leading up to what was his health press conference said that he was retiring, resigning, announcing a leave of absence, and they had it from a good internal source.
Mm.
And then when it came out to be, he announced his bladder cancer and the surgery. No repercussions or backlash to those people who went out there trying to be first or something. It's like your granddaddy told you, Chico, a broke clock is right twice a day, and a blind hog can find an acorn. Like, and just because you get it right, don't mean it was right.
Just because you first don't mean you're right, dog. Like, what are we doing?
But I need my opinion. Hold up.
All right, write that down right there, Duke. we gonna clip that part.
If you keep rooting, you're gonna find something.
Hey man, this is Big Dog Chico coming to you live and direct. Let me know what y'all thinking out there, what y'all got going on, what y'all fake caring about in this world today. Each and every day I can start coming on here, man, for a good 10, 20 minutes at a time to address some of these issues that's going on out here in the world. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes getting ready to go down to Houston and play. It's going to be Friday, so that's going to be a big game, short week. We're going to see who will be the starter this week, Caden Salter or Ryan Staub for the Buffs. Coach Prime did not leak any information type stuff, should I say, but I'm sure you guys can, state your thoughts and your opinions on who should be the quarterback, whether it's going to be Staub or Salter out there. Both guys played well last week. We're just going to see which one Coach Prime prefers in this ball game. I'm sure it might be a week-to-week thing. Who knows? you know, but we'll see. We're gonna be here for it. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, hit the like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I'm gonna be up and about of here. Peace in the damn Middle East. The biggest dog, Chico to the sea. Yeah, you be as naive. You.
Me and contenders ain't got no relation. So what you win if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours bills tower. Over us, I overcome. I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions. Don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joe's will come. Promote the clerk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO. I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one. You owe me two. You holding one. I'm holding you accountable. Act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your crime must have a heavy fit. That's sports talk. Scope up. Joe Flow.